Hello, welcome. This is a quick flip through of my first ever completed book. So this is Creative Haven, A Year in Flowers by Jessica Mazurkowicz. I'm very excited. There's 31 pages to this book and it took me from January 2022 to all the way to the end of January 2023 to complete it. But I made it and I'm proud of myself. So if you have completed one or more, let me know down below how many. I'm going to try for one a year just because I know I have a hard time sticking with books, so more than one is really above my goal. So I'm going to stick with one a year. This one had a little accident and I was going to recolor the whole thing because I kind of wanted like a perfect completed copy, and then I was like, no, I kind of like it. It's a memory, so I left that one in there. Also, my book fell apart, which is why it is in this little folder thing. I was gonna get a report cover, but had a hard time finding one I liked. So this one is alcohol marker and pastels for the background, and then because I had two copies of the book, I did this one in pencil with Mungyo pastel for the background, and got a little ripped, but I liked having both of those, so I left them both in here. So there's a bonus page. So January is the month for dreaming. February, there are a couple in here I don't love, but for the most part I'm pretty happy with them. They are mostly marker. This one is pencil. I can't remember which pencils I used right off, but I didn't love pencils on this paper. These two are the Sharpie S-Note highlighters, and I do like how those turned out. I don't know if you can see, but they were like not as all streaky for highlighters, so that was kind of neat. Do like those. Those are worth the money. This one is a gel crayon background, so it is very, very bright. I did not put it in the folder quick enough, and you can see where my gel crayon got a little dirty and I couldn't wipe it out, but again, lesson learned. Gel crayon backgrounds. So this one has my kiddo's birthday on here. I just thought it was a nice blank spot, so it was kind of neat to add that into. This one was a watercolor background gone wrong, so I went over it with alcohol marker and tried to blend it up and fix it up. And the Crayola signature pencils. I was determined to find pencils I liked on this paper, but I really enjoyed the markers more. And then this one, I just realized that I skipped like a whole flower, the little flowers, and I'm not sure why. I must not have picked a color and then forgot. So technically I need to go back and finish those, but we won't tell nobody. So there's our summer. This one does have the name on the flowers on the back, which I like. It's way easier to Google and get an idea of what they are and what's going on when you know what they are. I have no idea what this black is or how it happened. I just noticed it, so. July. These were a hot mess. They're alcohol marker with pencil over. Tried to find another book that had like the months to help keep me on track, because I feel like the big reason I completed this book was I had goals each month. Each month had 2 or 3 pages to do, but there's not actually a lot out there. These two are my favorite, especially together. They came out really nice. Didn't want to do a background. Felt like my backgrounds were distracting from my flowers. So again, this is the Sharpie S-Notes. And most of the alcohol marker in this book is the Teo Tree markers. I also like how these two came out together. I think they turned out well. So yeah, my first ever completed book. December was a whole lot of these poinsettias, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little over them. By the time I did this page and then got to this page, I was about red and poinsettiaed out, but I just went a little simple. Less is more sometimes. And then we just have a couple extra pages, and then here's like a monthly one. And there's our back cover. So yeah, my poor book fell apart, but I guess that's how you know it's well loved, when it falls apart. So I thank you for watching. Again, if you want to, let me know if you've ever completed one and how many down below. I think it's fun to see. Inspiring, kind of gives you something to look for. There is my year in flowers completed. Thanks for watching.